Here are the tests on my 2022 Mainstays High Efficiency Toilet. It is set to the water line on the flush valve and using original parts. So let's give this a flush and see how it does on tests. The flush is very short. It looks like it has potential, but it definitely needs to use some more water for it to actually be a good toilet. For the first test, let's see if it can take a washcloth. Any toilet made in this day and age should be able to take this easily. They've come a long way since 1994. Took it like nothing. Honestly, I'm not at all surprised. Now, let's see if it can take a grocery bag. I'm not really sure how this will do, but considering how effortlessly it took the washcloth, I'm guessing it'll do well. It definitely struggled. I think it kind of ran out of water there, but it took it pretty well. It's all the way down at the end of the pipe. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together. I think it will clog, but if I hold the handle, I think it'll pass. It's still in the trapway. It definitely didn't come out. That was just a press and release, so I think that it will definitely take it if I hold the handle. However, I am going to try and see if it can take this by itself before I do another test. Took it in 2 flushes, which is better than I can say for a lot of vintage toilets. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together again, but this time I'll hold the handle down, and that way it'll get a little bit more water. Well, that time it just straight up clogged. I'm convinced that this toilet can take a washcloth and a grocery bag. So that is exactly why I am going to do that test again. Alright, this is the last try. Last try for Mainstays toilet to prove yourself. Struggled but passed in 1 flush with the handle held down. Took 2 flushes, press and release, and then just straight up clogged 1 time. So I would say that that is too much for this toilet. It technically took it, but it needed more flushes. Now let's see if it can take a dish towel. I guess it will clog. Yeah, that's pretty clogged. Oh well. You know, I think it has the ability to take that if I angle it. So I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to hold it until it starts taking it into the trapway, and then I'm going to let go, just to see if the dish towel can physically fit through the trapway. So let's see if it can do that. I think either I let go too late or the flush is just too short, but I'm not going to waste your time with more of this toilet clogging on a dish towel because I don't think that there's any way it will pass that. Now let's see how it flushes with a clogged siphon jet. To be honest, I think it has enough rim power to siphon with just a press and release, but if it doesn't, it'll definitely siphon on an overfilled tank or even with the handle held down. So here's a press and release flush. That really didn't come close at all. So now I'm going to hold the handle down and see if I can make that flush any better. That was pretty awesome. Now, since I got this toilet, I paid a total of $117 for it. I might as well test it to its full abilities. So I'm going to do an overfilled tank test with a clogged siphon jet. And I'm also going to hold the handle down because the flapper will close early otherwise. That was pretty cool. It had a really nice flush, and I'm glad we get to see some good out of it because the bowl rinse is going to be abysmal, and I don't use that word lightly. So now let's see how it does with dirt. None of it really sticks to the sides, which is sort of annoying, but that means it's really smooth. So this really is not going to go well. I think this is where we're truly going to see a Walmart toilet. So let's see how it does with a press and release flush. I'm a little disappointed that more of it didn't stick to the side, but let's see how it does. Not good. Not good. I wish that they had just made the bowl rinse a little bit better, because from what we saw before, this seems like an actually decent toilet, but it missed so much on the sides. This thing's making Glacier Bay look good. I'm really not impressed at all with this bowl rinse. It is terrible. So I am a bit disappointed, but then again, what should I expect from a Walmart brand toilet? So I guess if you're getting a toilet, you're probably just better off going to Lowe's, getting yourself a Project Source Pro Flush. But if you're really in a time crunch and you find yourself at Walmart, this will do the job, I guess. So I'm going to do another press and release flush and see if it can take the rest of that. Looks like we solved the bowl clearance issue in 2 flushes, but you can see that rinse still missed that spot. I looked and there's a jet that's slightly pointed downward more than the others, or pointed more downward than the others. I think I worded that wrong, but I'm going to hold the handle and I'm going to see if it can get that last bit down. So I don't know if you saw this or not, but it completely misses the majority of the back when it flushes. I really don't like that at all. I'm not going to smash this toilet because I bought it, but I think that that is a big problem, and hopefully they will redesign it or at least tweak the design and fix that. But anyway, that about does it for these tests. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.